Hi everyone. Now I don't know if this shot is going to work or not, but I'm determined to give it a try. What we've got here is a Firebird, what used to be called a AR-40 target. Show it to that camera. And these are reactive targets. When you shoot them they explode. This is the striker plate for them. What I've got here is an aluminium canister which I've drilled a M10 hole in the bottom of. The reason for that will become apparent soon. We don't need the lid of the container, so we'll discard that. Now the striker plate won't actually fit inside the container, so what I'm going to do is remove the plate itself from the rubber carrier, and I'm going to stick this Firebird target to that plate. What I'm going to do is put a screw in here. I'll just stick this to the striker plate, like so. We'll drop this into the canister. These, by the way, can't go off there. You have to hit these at a hell of a rate, so we'll just drop this in here, get it come through the bottom, like so. I've got a couple of M10 washers to take up that space there, and then we'll put an M3.5 on it, put another washer on that, and I'll just tighten that up slightly. Hopefully the cameras are picking this up. Doesn't need to be terrifically tight, but just nip the nut up. That's fine. So now we've got the Firebird inside the container. Because this is now going to wobble all over the place, I've got a piece of wood here with a cutout on it that allows me to work on it. What I'm going to do is shred up a little bit of cotton wool and just drop it in little pieces. I may edit out some of the footage on this video because the preparation may take a little time. I'm only dropping everything in loosely here. What I'm fearful of is that if everything is compressed too much, it will probably slow the pellet down to a point where it won't set the Firebird off. So we'll just put a few little bits of cotton wool in there. That should do. And then we'll sprinkle a bit of glitter stars in, a few silver ones. Put those in. And a few gold ones. Hopefully this will look nice if it goes off. I'm not 100% sure whether it will actually work, but done those. And this is called faux snow. It's actually artificial snow. And I know that if you compress this too much, it will slow the pellet down too much. So we'll just put a little bit of that in there. Not too much. So we've got a little bit of a concoction in there, you can see. And what I've got here is just a very thin card disc. This was actually cut out of a toilet roll, and I'm going to put that in there just to keep the things at the bottom of the tub. I'm not pressing it down too much, I'm hoping it will actually just keep it in there. What I've got now is a piece of wood that I fabricated earlier. What I'm going to do is to cable tie this canister to the piece of wood, then we'll clamp it to the hairy arm stand and we'll shoot it. So let's see how we get on. Okay, I put some cable ties in the base of this piece of wood. We'll just slide the canister in here, just cable tie this up. The block of wood at the back will actually prevent it from attempting to fly out the back of the piece of wood. The cable ties on the front here are just to hold it still. I'm hoping this will work. Nobody knows for sure. But We'll see how we get on. Just tighten these cable ties up. Take off the excess. Oops. Got these off. What I have done is put 3 little pieces of blue tack in the container. You can see that camera at all? Hope you see it. Or this camera. And that's just to hold the cardboard disc in place. So that is the Firebird exploding target ready to go. We'll now take it down the garden, clamp it to the hairy arm stands, and we'll shoot it. Okay, everything seems to be set up. That sun might be a bit of a nuisance, but fortunately it's going down over the horizon. Here's my FX Wildcat 177 caliber. Just take this camera down the garden and turn the other cameras on. Not a bad day today. New Year's Eve 2021. A nice mild afternoon. So let's start turning these cameras on. And we'll start that one recording. Here's the slow motion camera. I'll turn this one on. I think we'll leave that as it is and we'll start that recording. That's recording at 240 frames per second. On the ground here I have my sound recorder, my Zoom H1. We'll turn this on. And we'll start that recording. Okay. And last of all, this is a bit dangerous, but I have a camera behind the target. Now, as it happens, this just happens to be my shot up Canon camera. Oof, seem to have the undergrowth getting at me. But we'll turn this one on. As you can see, this camera's been in the walls in the past. Many people will remember that. And we'll start that recording. And we'll go back up the garden. Watch out neighbours, Tin Can Tony is at it again. I'm guessing I'll probably only get one shot at this, but we'll see. I'll just take this camera out of the way. Windage is off, something rotten. This is not good. Oh, breaking them now. Not quite sure what was wrong with those first ones. Let's try the big one. Yeah, seems to be on target. Okie doke. Let's go for the big boy. Here we go. Bloody Nora. That was incredible. I don't think there was anything wrong with that. Sorry neighbours. That was a bit loud, wasn't it? Good grief. Whew. I need to get the other camera when I walk down there. Hang on. Well, I can definitely say that was loud. Very smoky, very loud. And It was so good, it's even blown over the hairy arms target. That has to be one of the best ones I've ever done. That was brilliant. Oh, I'm impressed with that. The camera's got over, the hairy arms target's got over. Oh dear, can't beat that. I'm presuming that camera's still recording, but oh. Let's just pick this up. What the heck? Yeah. Certainly blasted that out. What's happened to my other camera? Are you still recording? Oh, you've fallen off your tripod. Hang on a minute. Surprisingly. Oh, there you go. Yes, it's still recording. This poor camera's been through the wars in the years. Oh, oh dear. Let's collect everything up and see what happens when we get everything in the video editor. Oh, I can definitely say that that was my best explosive target ever. Whew. The neighbours will love that one. Let's just put these cameras down. Thanks for watching. Whew.